Hello everyone, welcome back to No Man's Sky Beyond Survival. We're on the Storm Crystal planet. I'm surrounded by poop. It's storming. I planned on coming in today and reloading on all the planets to see what that S-Class rifle would turn into. Only to load my game to find out that I had already bought the S-Class rifle. I have no memory of doing that. I really need nanites more than anything right now. But I happen to be in the system where I apparently bought the rifle. Oh, those are so far away. I thought they'd be closer than that. There's a nice cave. Possibly. Oh boy. Oh, there's some. Cool. I have 20 million units, and so since I bought the rifle, and I still have 20 million units, I'm assuming I had 25. I don't know. I don't know how I messed this up, but that's okay, because I can come here on another save. How did I pass those? Where's that one? Oh boy, they're also very far. It'd probably be easier on another save because my other saves are better equipped, to be honest with you, for all of this planet hopping and reloading and all of that. This storm isn't going to last much longer. The plan was, a couple of plans. I was going to show you like a little sort of behind the scenes thing. Oh, there's some right there. A little behind the scenes things about how I prepare for an episode. And I might still do that, either here or somewhere else. I don't know. But it's going to kind of turn into that because, oh, good grief. Wow, that's the first time. But the rifle already has the scanners on it, and so I'm very surprised. Oh, good grief! I stubbed my toe. There we go. I'm surprised, really. I just don't remember doing that at all. In fact, I talked to Lava about it last night, about reloading, and he gave me some suggestions, which I was absolutely going to follow. And there we go. Here's some more. Every one of these that I pick up is money in the bank, you know. Storm over? Yeah. So, yep, I know this guy. The other thing I wanted to do was get buried tech. And this is a really good place to get buried tech, although now I don't see any. There we go. Because, whoa, nice caves. Because all the time that I'm getting buried tech here, I'm also getting my survival milestone worked on. There's a nice Venus flytrap to pay attention to. But I definitely have got to get some nanites, and that is the master plan for today. Oh, do we have a predator? Right there? We do. Is that the predator that was after me? It is. Oh my goodness. Let's try to get a headshot. There we go. Instead of wasting bullets on his body. Oh, this is nice. Yep, got that. Now that I'm carrying the chromatic metal, I'm definitely going through it. Oh, stunning. Finally starting to get really good stuff here. There we go. I'm out of room, though. Got it, Emily. Calm down. So, a couple of other developments, and we're going to go take a look at that in just a second. Whoa! I think we'll just call the ship. I don't even see any more buried tech. There was so much more buried tech the day before. I think it's on the other side of my base from where I'm at. My base is way over there on that other ridge. Alrighty. Here we go. So, these things all happen a moment in an hour. So none of it got recorded, sadly. Because there was never a point at which, oh, this looks like a good place to start recording. So, what I'm looking for is something that should be right here. There it is, right there. I knew where it should be. This here is our freighter. She's okay. She's an A class, and I'll just try to move the sun so you can see. Black with a yellow stripe. She's got the top hat. Low profile on the top, not on the bottom. But, you know, it's okay. She's still a really nice ship. And later on, if I feel like it, I can buy a different one. So here's a Neil Arrow. Which is funny because in 38 minutes of permadeath, I found a crash freighter, CV4 Anil. And that was pretty cool. Got a little bit done. Now, I haven't done the farmer missions, but you can avoid all those missions by just buying all the stuff with nanites. Of course, we don't have any nanites. So, of course. I do need to get rid of all this stuff because I don't think I have room for anything. Here we go. Put those away. Oops, I turned off the light. Did I get that? Okay. Got a couple of things to sell here. It doesn't all fit. But that's good. It means I've got 500 condensed carbon. So that's all I've done is like clear out the walls. I haven't cleared out all this garbage on the deck yet. And I have put in just this one container. Even though buying a freighter gives you all the containers, which I'll just show you right here. I actually have all of them without having bought the blueprints for them. If I want to put these containers on the ground, I'm going to have to get blueprints. So I've got chlorine in that and there. I think that I might have possibly got salvage data in somewhere. Maybe I used it. It looks like I did. I used it. Alright. Let's go look at the ships that I have. I think I bought a frigate. Pretty sure. I did. I bought an industrial frigate. The frigate that came with the ship is this one right here. So we've got 6 points of exploration to make up, but that's okay. And the frigate that I bought is this one right here, which is pretty awesome. 22 points, 4 expeditions, no negatives. Already has 2 stats, but also it has 3 in combat and exploration, which is okay. It's not like the greatest ship ever, but it's going to be a really good ship. Let's see if this guy has anything for us to do. 4 hours, 2 points, 1 hour, 2 points. Let's see if we can do this. 2 points. I don't have any of those yet. Only 50 tons of fuel. So hopefully they'll come back not broken, and we'll get some little bit of nuggets out of them. You really need either much more powerful ships or a much larger fleet to make money. The goal that's on my mind right now, because I just found a B-class shield. So I have an S-class and a B-class, and you saw me find the S-class life support. I have all 4 of these, but I don't have any ammonia. I have to get rid of these things. Oh, I'm supposed to be carrying a microprocessor. I forgot. Put that there. I'm going to sell a bunch of things. This can go in there. Oh yeah, I was looking at the ship. Okay, I have one A-class pulse engine that I found. I have no hyperdrives. I have no gun yet, which is interesting considering how well I've done in battle with the radiant pillar with no guns and no upgrades on the photon cannon or the rockets, which is pretty cool. Let's go to the space station. Good Lord. There was actually ships on my ship that I could have sold this stuff to. There's the space station. Oh good, the anomaly's already here. I don't have to call it. Oh, stop it. This is the best way I've found for dealing with the pulse engine. Just to stop moving. Put yourself away from the object that it's trying to go to. And towards the one you want to go to. Seems to work. It doesn't always work, but it works better than continuing to go forward and fight it. So one of the things that I'm going to do to set up for tonight, tonight is, you're seeing this a day after, so you will have already seen, hopefully we'll be doing survival tonight. Over here. I'm going to set up for tonight, for me, is Thursday. I'm going to get some missions. I'm going to try to get some nanites. I'm going to try to get a movement module. God, this is terrible. And it really takes 2 before you start to notice it. So we can scan minerals. I didn't even check to see. That's only 95 nanites. 8 sentinels. That's a good number of them. Every time you do a mission like this, the next time or after that you do it, you get more and more nanites offered to you. And we'll go deliver this item, see where it sends us, but we'll have to call the freighter to get back here or teleport back. But this isn't necessarily my destination. Now let's get rid of this stuff. Well, let's try to see if there's a ship here first. It's a long runway. It's not a lot to sell, so it won't really blow out the market. I try really, really hard not to sell the thing that I'm supposed to be delivering. I've actually done that. I don't remember getting relattice dark crystals, so that must be what I'm supposed to deliver. And yeah, that's right. Okay. Target outside of a local system. Oh, there's a ship finally. My goal is to make 58 million units over what I have, so that I can go buy that S-class fighter and over there in our home system, and enough nanites to actually make the ship worth in flying.
Navigational data received.
Alright, what do we got here? We have, oh, nice. We have a desert. Try to calm those engines down. We have a gamma planet. And we have a space station. Alright, oops. Just trying to adjust my mouse and I hit the fire button. So one of the things I'm going to do to get nanites, other than missions, is to go through my discoveries list and see if there's anything that I can claim. Because there's often hidden nanites in your discoveries. Did I get the hazmat glove? No, I did not. Okay. I think I might actually know how to make it, though. Nope. Let's dump this. No, not this guy. Teach me a word. All of the Viking are wearing the new Viking outfit. They just wear different colored clothes. It's almost like they're in military uniforms now. Relattice dark crystals. Oh, what's this?
Incoming storm.
Oh, it's C-15. We already have a C-15. Unfortunately, a storm on this planet is just a waste of materials. There's nothing special about it. Alright, grab a save. Go to this space station without hitting anybody. There we go. And since it's been a couple of days since I played this save, there might be nanites waiting for us on the anomaly. So I read a really, really interesting, albeit short post yesterday on the Steam forum. A guy who was very, very upset because this ship, he's a new player to the game, this ship is not easy to fly. Especially since he's new to the game, and the flight mechanics for No Man's Sky are pretty much like no other game. And, so he's pretty upset. And, you know, I told him, that to come on by, and we would help him. I hope he does come by. Because I wrote, and I told him in my response to him, that I wrote a very, very similar post when I first started playing this game. I'll take this, but it's going to be a while before it's done. Yeah, I think we'll take that. Really, really freaking out and upset, you know, about how difficult the flight mechanics are. And the fact is that I actually did a video about how to fly after I learned how. Like, it was just like a month or two ago that I did the video. I don't see any ammonia here. Sodium nitrate, though. Dihydrogen jelly. We're not exactly desperate for frigate fuel. So, oh, how much money do we have now? 22.5. Oops! I forgot it's something. The purpose of this video is to get nanites. Don't ignore the nanites. There's some there. Oh, a word. There's a word. And also I want to look at the discoveries list. And we're in a system now with a couple of planets. The thing about discoveries is the discovering discoveries is worth a lot of money when you have all 3 scanners. The nanites aren't very good. I think... Oh, here's a dead guy. We're gonna do that. Grab that. See if there's ammonia in here. Negative. Alright. Let's talk to this guy. I'm going to suggest that is not a Gek. I didn't really read it, but he's the guy that tells us that there's a character running around pretending to be a Gek. And he's a spy, basically. The original text for that conversation, anyway. I don't know what the new text is, because I didn't read it. Like a dummy. So we'll go down and get this. We just spent nanites when we're trying to save them. We'll go down and get this glyph. And scan everything around us. Oh, wait. Where's the pirate at? There he is. That's one of our missions. You can stack pirate missions, though. You don't have to do them as you find them. Oh, come on, RP. Let's play. Haven't hit him once yet. Let's get closer. Wow. First flight of the day. He's flying circles around me. I feel like a total noob. Pretty much anytime you can't control your ship, the best thing to do is to hit the stop button on the ship. There we go. And just slow down. Like I told the gentleman in the forum last night, learning to fly, slow down to learn, speed up to crash, basically. So if you want to, understand what your ship is doing, just hit that S button, just slow down, take your time. As game mode said, when you start the game, when you start to fly, take off very slowly, don't give it a lot of gas. And just, get used to it. And flying in the atmosphere of a planet is very, very different from flying in space. Different kinds of planets have different kinds of gravities, and all those numbers add up, and they take away from your maneuverability, which is a stat on every ship. And you increase maneuverability by buying pulse engine upgrades. And that's really just a lot of the sort of key points. But he was pretty upset, so I hope that he comes and joins us, and we can get him out of that really hysterical forum. Let's go up here and scan some stuff. Make a little bit of money. There we go. Oh, Striders. Come here, Strider. You're worth more money than that plant. I'm getting a lot less money. I don't know how much I got for the Strider, though. I'm getting like almost 10,000 less, so I know these scanners are not great. That's not a plant. There's a plant. Although, I can't remember if that mission was to scan plants. Yeah, it was. There it goes. Oh, the animal's in the way. There we go. So my whole plan for today is just to get this character, like, finally ready for, to go live tonight. It's a mineral. Is it dark? It's kind of dark, isn't it? Got that. I mean, sacks. Here's a plant. And we are going to try, things are always up in the air until we get together and hit that go live button. Sorry. So, there we go. But by the time this episode comes out, you'll know whether or not we went live. I don't really see much of anything else around here. There's a knowledge stone, but I don't see any buried tech. So let's go check out the other planet. Go look at that desert. I do need to buy at least one more industrial ship
Technology recharge.
to start making any real money. There's some money right there. Don't need to carry that around. Oops, too close to the planet. No pulse engines. I am holding down the thrust key to enter the atmosphere. When you're that close to the atmosphere, when you come out of pulse, it can sometimes be resistant to you entering the atmosphere. It's not every planet, and it's not every ship, and it's certainly not every game. Because, you know, I very rarely feel any resistance. Meri has experienced it much, much more than I have. That hanging in the atmosphere. But you really, there's not a lot of plants here, is there? You really got to use that shift key or whatever your thrust key is sometimes. I don't know if I necessarily need any pyrite, or if that's even pyrite. How much do I have? 312. I think this is copper. No, it's pyrite. Just grabbing a little bit here. Nothing to do with getting nanites. One way to get nanites is to dig up buried tech and throw them in the refiner. A full stack of 15 buried tech will make 225 nanites. But the thing is that doing missions is far more sustainable. And stacking up a lot of passive missions, where you're just scanning stuff anyway, or just moving through things anyway. Stacking up passive missions is a great way to pile up the nanites. If you're in a hurry to get nanites, then buy things that turn into nanites, like residual goop or platinum or pugnium. But, oh boy, it's expensive. Let's see if I have anything to load this with. Oh yeah. Don't necessarily need a ton of pyrite. Let's see how much that's plenty. That were plenty. Oh, we got animals here. Is that bouncies? It is. I'm gonna have to go over there. There he is. Come on, here we go. Another one. Getting lots of money out of this. How many sacks again? Alright. So, there's the big one. It's a pineapple. Oh, that's a mineral. Got that. I'm not trying to be thorough. I'm just trying to make some quick cash every time I land. Just make a little bit of quick cash every time I land. So now we're at 24.6 million. Just looking for birds. I don't see any. Alright. Alright, let's do some bookkeeping. So, we've been on this planet. This isn't probably going to amount to very much. It might be enough to buy one movement module, provided I can find a movement module. We go to this one. We got 4 animals. Oops, I missed the button. Here we go. 3 plants, is that all? And 3 planets, or 2 planets and a star. These are done, except for this one thing. Yeah, they're all done with that. 143 nanites. We have enough for 1 movement module. And I think I just made some nanites by scanning. And since I have some hypercores, let's do some jumping around. And try to remember to get suit slots.
Hostile scan detected.
There we go. Too late, hostile subspace scan. See if this guy has a movement module. That was expensive. Only B. Life support. And that's it. Alright. Little pistol. Oh my. Oh, a mining beam. Boy, I'd like to have that. This guy has a mining beam and a bolt caster. I like to have a mining beam just to make the mining beam just a little bit faster. And a little bit better working, you know. Get more materials out of what you're mining. We got 2 missions. There's some money, little tiny bit. Here we go. And a few nanites. And what else does this guy have? Nothing that I want to do. Okay. Now let's see. The other thing is the milestones. Extreme survival, 4 days. 1 more day and we got another one. We only need 1 sentinel kill to get our first milestone in killing sentinels. And we need 8 sentinels kills to finish that mission. 2 more starships. 10 more words. My head itches. 4 aliens. Let's see here. I don't think there's 10 words here, but I'm on my way to the anomaly, so might as well give it a shot, right? No practicing language with the Viking. I've already met you. It's kind of short for a Viking. I'm just grabbing any old kind of word. I'm not being picky about it at all. I'll get a lot more words, try to get a lot more words tonight on the live stream. I already... Oh, I met him. I didn't see the thing. It is easier to get credit now for practicing language. So there was a patch, I think it was 2.13, where they attempted to fix the problem that every single time you tried to practice language, you basically failed. And so they patched that to make it so that you succeed sometimes. And when you do succeed, the reward, I believe, is more words. I think. Let's see here. There might have been a different reason why I got more words. I wasn't really paying attention to the result. I was just worried about whether I failed. Because the Viking hit really, really hard. Alright, now then, did I get the word? I think I got this first. Yeah, I got that. Okay. Yeah, I did get this. Let's get out of here. 20 aliens. I did not get the milestone. I met that guy. Oh, I haven't met this guy. Thought I got them all. The way that they move around, it's really hard to tell unless you walk up to them. There we go. What about this guy? Yeah, I met that guy. Okay. Let's get out of here. Next. We have fuel, we have hypercores, and we've got room in our suit, and we're starting to collect stuff for sale. It's not worth a lot of money, 150,000 units, but it is worth some money. Let's get that off the screen. Space anomaly. Continue to search for Artemis. I haven't even begun to search for Artemis. Let's see here. Here's a place I've never been before. Let's look really quickly how many nanites I have. Oh, there's another one. $658. Okay, what do we got here? Hot planet. Oh, this looks like it might be a lush. Yay! There we go. It's a lush with water in it. And while we can't swim very deep, we can swim deep enough to see, to find the animals. Let's try to get right on the coastline. Pretty far inland. We'll see what it is. That's actually helpful. I'm gonna land. Good grief. Right in a cave. And there's a predator. Up. What do we got? Oh, crabs. Land in a cave, get crabs. What do you expect? That's one of my oldest tricks, is to stand on the waypoint. And now I can load my gun. And what they do, run off in another direction? Okay. I'm gonna go to the coast first and do some scanning. Here we go. And then we'll go over to the minor settlement where I'm probably gonna end this. Aha, nice. Nice. There we go. There's some nanites for you. You can also harvest larval eggs. I wouldn't suggest doing it without having at least a couple of shields. We do have a couple of shields, but I don't have any movement modules, so you only get one chance to jetpack out of the way. That was 139. Nice. What else is here? Nothing in the immediate room. All right. Let's go see if I can find some fish really quick. Looks nice and deep. Here's some fish. Fortunately, there's no timer to tell you that you're about to starve from oxygen. Just a shield thing. What's that out there? Oh, swimming cows. Cool. Looks like a swimming beaver, to be honest with you. Did I get this guy yet? Yep. Oops. It's so funny. When I'm swimming, I actually hold down the shift key, even though it doesn't do any good. We need flippers and a surface boat. Now, Lami's bounty. I'm gonna get over to that minor settlement and, oh, that's a ways off. There we go. Doesn't look like it's even on this planet. It's not on this planet. Ooh. Interesting. It's on the hot planet. Well, I have to go back to the lush. Tomorrow is definitely going to be buried tech modules storm crystals and words. And I'm really just going to spend like the whole time on that planet because, I really want to get some basic stuff done. And it's been, quite a long time since I did an episode about getting buried tech and stuff like that. And since there's so much stuff on that storm crystal planet, I really want to take advantage of it. Now, I definitely need to get some more nanites today. We'll go inside. It's so dark on hot planets at night. Nissia. And there's a pistol in there. The stuff off my screen. Alright, you guys. That's pretty much just an update. There's our freighter. She's an A class. I don't like the business on the bottom of the ship, but I can live with it. We can do 128 light years, which is more than the radiant pillar can do. The ship came with a ton of silver and chromatic metal, gold, and condensed carbon. That was all on this ship. And so it was a ton. It was like 150 silver and all of this condensed carbon and more than 100 chromatic metal. The 4 things it came with, which I was surprised. I wonder if an S-class ship comes with 5 things. But yeah, she's pretty cool. A Neil Arrow, our survival ship. Wonder if these slots are together. Oh, good. That's good news. All right, you guys. I want to thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great day.